Valentine's Day here, but I'm filming this in advance for you, and you are making clay fish this week. I know you're excited to be making clay without me, but you're also going to be making clay with me because I'll be here on the video. You're all going to get one of these little bags of clay. Remember, this is trash. It might be hard to open, so you might need your teacher to cut those open for you. You'll be making a little clay fish that looks like this. Here's my fish. All right, looks pretty good. What I want you to pay attention to is the textures, okay? You're gonna need textures on your fish. So your fish can have scales or polka dots or stripes or whatever it is that you wanna add to your fish. And then next week, we're going to paint it with some watercolor paints. They'll look really, really cool. So this week, just watch the video. We're going to do a couple of shapes. We have a lemon shape, a triangle, and remember when you're making a triangle to use your pointer fingers together, and it'll help you make a nice, beautiful triangle out of your soft, soft clay. Okay? Have a good time. Make sure that you return all of the tools back to the buckets for me so that everybody can use them. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys next week. All right, kids, here's how you make your clay fish. You're gonna have tools here. We've got stuff like paper clips, straws, we've got spoons, forks, and knives. You can use whatever you have at your desk. If you have other stuff, you might have like a glue stick that has a cool edge. You might have a pencil. You might have, I don't know, whatever you have at your desk you could use as a tool, okay? The first thing you're gonna do is open up your clay. Now, it's kind of hard to open your clay. You might wanna have your teacher just cut the end off, okay? So you're gonna open it up. And it looks kind of like a weird burrito, okay? Don't eat it, doesn't taste good. You're gonna take this and you're gonna cut or rip part of it off, all right? So you're gonna have the body of your fish, and then this is gonna be extra fins and a tail, okay? So you're gonna set that to the side. You can see one's a little bit bigger than the other. And I'm gonna roll the big piece up in my hands. You can also roll it on the table, okay? And you wanna make kind of a lemon shape, all right? So I'm gonna squish it and squeeze the sides. Squish it, squeeze the sides. You can flip it over, squish it, squeeze the ends, okay? You can pull it a little bit. You want it to be kind of thin, but you don't want it too thin because you don't want it to tear, all right? So when you're happy with your shape, and kind of a lemon shape is usually a pretty good shape. There we go. And all I did was smash it, squeeze it, smash it, squeeze it, okay? You're gonna take this other piece and you're gonna make a piece for the top fin, a piece for the bottom fin, and a piece for the tail, okay? If you want, you can also make another fin that comes here if you want to, all right? I'm just gonna set those to the side, and I wanna add some texture to my fish. First thing I'm gonna do is add a mouth. So I'm gonna cut the mouth just a little bit right there, and now I've got two lips, and I'm just gonna kind of smush them so they look like little fishy lips. Good job, good job. And then I'm gonna use some of these tools to add texture. What we wanna do is make a fish that looks cool, that has lots of designs. So I can do little circles. That's one thing I can do with the straw. I could use my fork to do some lines like that. I'm gonna use the glue stick and overlap them a little bit so they almost look like scales. Okay? You can decide what kind of texture you want to add to your fish. You could also use, flip it over if you want to try a new side. I'm going to turn it this way and use my spoon so it actually looks like scales. And I'm just pressing it in. To get a nice texture on my fish. I forgot to add a face. a mouth. I'm sorry, not a mouth, an eyeball. I'm gonna do a little dot, whoops, and then maybe use my paper clip to add a dot. Looking good. So there's my fish body. I'm gonna do the fins now. I'm gonna do the top fin. I'm gonna roll this piece up. And I wanna make a triangle shape. So I'm gonna smash it, and I'm gonna press 2 fingers together, like that. And then turn it, press 2 fingers together, turn it, press 2 fingers together, so I have 3 sides, 1, 2, 3. Smash it a little bit more. Okay, and then you can add that right to your fish, just squeeze it on there. And I'm gonna kind of curve it backwards. It almost looks a little bit like a shark fin, huh guys? In fact, I think I made that one very big. Maybe I want that one on the bottom instead. That looks good. Very nice. Maybe a smaller one on the top. Make a ball, smash it, pinch your fingers together, turn it. Fingers together, turn it. Fingers together, smash it. Okay, just keep squeezing it till you get the shape you want. I'm gonna turn this one too. Okay, looking good. Remember, you can pause the video if I'm going too fast for you. And now the tail's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna roll it up, and then I'm gonna roll it into like a hot dog shape. Okay? Once you've got a good hot dog shape, I'm gonna press my thumb on this side, and then press my thumb on this side so it almost looks like a bow. Okay? Squeeze it in the middle and fold it in half. There we go. Okay? And then I can flatten that as well. Attach that to my fish. I'm just kind of pressing them together. And then you can decorate the tail however you want. If you want that to be pointy too, you can make it pointy. Okay? If you don't want it to be pointy, you can do whatever you want. I want everybody's fish to be unique and fun. And then after I've added my fins, I'm gonna go back with my texture tools and add more texture to that stuff too. Okay? So maybe I want some little lines in my fins. There we go, that looks cool. Maybe I wanna do polka dots on this part with my paper clip. There we go. And when you're happy, you're just gonna let it dry, and next week we'll paint it, okay?